Today we are reinforcing pages and making them stronger. Several reinforcing your pages ideas. Stay tuned. Hi everybody, it's Julie and I'm here with some embellishments that I need to put into the journal to shore up some pages. So we have this page here. I added this border, but now it has made that page kind of flimsy. So we are going to go ahead and add something to the page to help with that. I'm going to go ahead, I'm using one of the pieces of the cardstock that we had left, and I'm just going to cut it down. And then I'm going to decide who needs, I think we'll put the color here. Okay, so we'll mark that. So we're going to go ahead and fold this. We're going to make a flip over tag. And this will help to shore up this page, okay, by putting this on here like this. Now when you go to grab your page, you're grabbing that whole thing. So if you end up with a page that feels a little flimsy, that is something you can do. Now I wanted to go ahead and add something here. And so from our little magazine, from our little magazine here, I think we'll just put that little turtle. He's kind of cute. Okay, so I'm just gonna rip around him. I've been ripping, so we're gonna continue that look. Okay, so we'll put the turtle there. Maybe a little bit of fabric under the turtle. Let's see. Kind of like it. There. Yeah, so a little bit of fabric under the turtle. So we'll go ahead and rip that. And we could go ahead and sew this. I'm not going to. Okay, but we are going to go ahead and use our fabric tack and glue that down. There we go. I'm going to use fabric tack on my turtle also, because sometimes my two glues fight with each other. Plus we're putting this on fabric. So, however, the Tombow Mono liquid glue is amazing for using with fabric. I love it for my covers. Okay, so that will give us a hold, and so let's go ahead and take this out and let's work with this a little bit. So the next page has the kitties on it, and but I'm thinking we can just get away with a strip. Okay, so a fabric strip. Let's go ahead and get all the frayed edges off. So we'll have that, and maybe a piece of the lace that we're using in this journal. Ooh, how about this? Yeah. We'll go with that. Okay, so we have this. So we're kind of imitating the branding strip. This is a branding strip, but we're imitating the branding strip page. So we'll start with this. Then we'll add the lace. So put this piece of lace on. And going to be putting the fabric right here in the middle. So that gives us that. And then we might want to put something on here. Okay, so we have our this is the balloon page from the balloon catalog. I'm basically using the kit that I had put together for Golden Books, as well as adding in items from my stash. We did do some 12 by 12 scrapbook paper. I've added the lace so far, and the fabric. One little face right there. We'll go with funny. And then we're going to put family on the page that's next to this. Okay? So, go with funny. I am going to put it down. If it doesn't stay, then we'll staple it. But everything's been staying really good. Okay, so there's that. There's our turtle. So that is our fold over flip. And that is going to make this page more solid. Okay, just gonna give it some oomph. We'll be able to turn it over. So you see, here we are with our family, and I think we'll go ahead and put this up here. Okay, so up here, the top. And I think we'll go ahead and we're going to use glue, and that's just because I don't want the staple to go through the page. Okay, so I'm using the fabric tack. Put it down. And then we have family. Sitting here on the table, we have some bling, bling, bling. So, you know, why not? Why not add a bling, bling, bling to our word, right? Okay, so we probably should go ahead and add a bling, bling, bling to our funny word. Or we could have done the diamond like we did on the covers. Okay, we're going to put this just like that. Okay. So there's that. Okay, so now we are going through and checking for other stabilization problems is what we're looking for right now. Okay. Okay, so this is a biggie right here. We have this really fun. This is look, it says, could you carry a kitten? Okay, so what I need to reinforce this. Okay, so I'm thinking that we could use like this part. Okay, oh, we don't want to lose the bunnies. Darn. Yeah, I want to save those. Okay, we can use this. from the circle, the things that are silly. We're going to go ahead and do some strips. Okay, so let's just line this up and line it up. Okay, so that'll give me a strip. And I don't know if I can get a strip here, so we're going to go ahead and do this one on an angle. Whoop. Oh, there must be something in the travel of the tray. It looks like there's something in there. So what I do when that happens is we take out the awl and clean it out. Okay. Okay, so just and then check it, because like there was just still a big piece in there. Did you see that? Still a piece in there. And those things will stop the blade from going through. Okay? So, little tip there. What a difference, huh? Okay, so let's go ahead. We're gonna push this over and get us another strip, because there's 2 of these pages. Okay, we'll save that. You never know, we might be able to use that. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to fold our strip in half. And then decide which side you want to put it on, and put it on the inside. Okay. Okay, so fold this, lay this in the fold. Okay. Fold it over, pull it to the edge. We're just reinforcing our page. So if you wanted to use your page in there, you can. Okay. So this is one way. Okay. And then we can also do just like we did on the spine. We can use fabric. And I'm going to do it, and I'm going to let it hang down at the bottom. For this, we're going to want to use our fabric tack. So that's what I'm going to use. You can, if you have another glue, and this, I mean, the Tombow will do this. Okay, it will. So this is an image from the Highlights magazine that we're using here. Okay, so we have gone ahead and reinforced that. Okay, and I think while we're here, I'm going to do something. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Okay, so a flip up. And because of how brittle this is, I'm not going to make it a pocket. I know, you're going to be shocked. That's a couple times this week that I didn't make something into a pocket. Okay, but that gives us a flip up place to write. I think we'll just leave that because you might want some place to put like a picture or something. Okay, so this goes on the Do It Now, Do It Later page. Okay, so that is been reinforced. So things that need to be reinforced is what I would do next. So let's go ahead and check the second signature. Second signature is good. Third signature. Okay, so here's our other one, and it goes Do It Now, Do It Later also. Okay, and this one is in the third signature, so I have a couple things I can do here, but I'm thinking we can reinforce this with fabric behind. Okay, so if we come here and we do a band of fabric on this one. And you see we have a little kitty, so I want to make sure we get to keep the little kitty, of course. We have a kitty and a dog. Let's go up to the top and down to the bottom. So there's that. So we've talked about saving the rabbit, and I'm just ripping around him. Because this is the signature with the picnic and where they all end up in the water. Okay. So I think we'll go ahead and we'll put that up there, and the way that we'll put it is we'll make it so that it can be a top tuck. Okay. So we're going to come across here. Straight across and straight down. We'll grab this and grab that. Okay. Just a little collaging there, and this will be a tuck spot. Okay, so we'll be able to put something there. If you're here for the premiere, I'm waving. Hello. And say hello to Lucy. Hi, Lucy. If you're here after the premiere, we want to welcome you, and hopefully someday you'll be able to join us either at 10:30 in the morning at Pacific Standard Time, where we have a crafty video every day, or at 4 o'clock Pacific Standard Time weekdays, where we have our Beginner's Junk Journal series while we are home, safer at home. I hope you enjoy these videos, and please let me know if there's something that you'd like to see. And so now back to our regular scheduled program, and it will help hold this page together. Okay, so my idea for this one this side is to have 2 pockets. Okay. So we are going to go, you know what, we'll do the center. Like this. And then we'll go around the outside. So this one's going to take a while to dry because it is, I just used the Tombow instead of the fabric tack. So we'll have 2 pockets, and we have some of these tags. Okay, so we'll be able to come back and do those. And I think we're going to do some stamping, so that might be a good place for stamping, is on those tags. And then let's go ahead, make sure this knows how to fold. Okay, so we reinforce this. Okay, primarily we reinforce the center so that when it gets sewn in, the pieces are not going to fall off. They might still chip and fall off from here, but that is another way of reinforcing. Of course, another way that you can reinforce something, if you need it in the center of the spine, you can use scrapbook paper, you can use washi tape. So let's go ahead and see if there was any other things that needed a little reinforcing. The other thing is if, say you wanted to take your, instead of losing this edge out here, you could go ahead and cut this and reinforce on the center and rebuild your pages that way. So that is another way that you can reinforce. But you can also, for interest, like in the center of the journal, I guess you could also add your fabric in the center of the journal. And I think we will, actually. Okay, so let's take this page is out of the center of the 3rd signature. So what we're going to do here is we want to make sure we're keeping our words. Okay, we're going to go ahead and glue this down here, but make this a place that something could go in. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and glue this up here and continue this down and close it across the bottom. Okay, so the way that I'm going to do that is I'm going to use the fabric tack because we're using fabric. I'm going to go ahead and go across the center like we've been doing, kind of messy, back and forth, kind of in a zigzag across. Okay, so that takes care of up against the spine. We're going to come over here on this triangle, and we're going to put our fabric down on this triangle. Now you could leave it open and have another pocket up on top, but I think we're going to be good on pockets. We're going to come across here and down and across. We're going to close that off. Okay, we're going to close that off. Then we're going to come across down here and across down here. And now let's go ahead and add our fabric. And I want to make sure that we have the words. So I am taking care of that. I am making sure that this is kind of tight right here, okay, for where our little keeping space is going to be. I want it to be tight, and then I'm going to come over to the triangle. But I want to keep this tight, so I'm pulling this down. I'm pulling this fabric down and pushing it up, okay, in the part that's going to be the little pocket. Okay, and that is going to help us to decorate the center of our journal. And of course we'll have our signature ties here that will help with that as well. And then we'll have this pocket here, and it continues down here. We've got a little bit of glue right here, so let's get it off. And no other glue. Okay, so we have reinforced the center of this signature, and we've turned it into 2 pocket spaces that we can add items. Okay, so that is that. So you see we have this spot here. Okay, and now we can put something down here as well if we want to, or across. So yeah, there we go. So reinforcing pages. The one other thing that you can do is washi tape. Washi tape is a great reinforcer, but we have discovered that you do also need to add glue the majority of the time. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we'll add glue down to here and glue down here. Grab this cute black and white washi tape that we have and add that. So if you have pages that you're worried about, whether it's because they're old or it's a part of the journal that you might think you're going to be opening and closing a lot, reinforcing pages is a great idea. And it is pretty simple, and but you want to do it obviously before you put your pages in. So now we have a very reinforced page. Okay, and we'll go ahead and, now that this is glued, we'll cut the bottom there. Okay, there we go. Another thing that happens is you might put a belly band on a page. Okay, so say you put a belly band on this page, and then it has weight here. You can go ahead and from your card being inside the belly band, that is going to help to weight the page. Okay, so and another thing is a tuck like this with a card in it will help to weight your page, because you won't be able to pull up like this. You'll have the weight of the card there. Okay, so those are just some other little tidbits of advice for that. So I hope you enjoyed this and got something out of it, ideas for strengthening the binding of your pages, and ideas for decorating as well, because we decorated too. Okay, so those will get put in the book once they dry. And so which one was your favorite? I like the pocket. I think that's going to be really fun. And of course, any place that I can add that fabric in here, I'm really liking it. Find something to celebrate every day. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for the thumbs up and the comments and for subscribing. But most of all, thank you for being here. Have an amazing day. Bye. Bye-bye.